that we face a particular set of challenges just now that demand systems-based solutions. And so I think if we just look at the built environment as a system of systems, so I haven't described what that is yet, but I'll just do it very briefly. Within the built environment, you have what's called economic infrastructure. So that's our energy and transport, water, waste, and telecoms. So each one of those is a complex system, but they're interconnected with each other and interdependent. So transport doesn't work without energy. Energy doesn't work without telecoms. You can see how they're all connected. And you also have this thing now where you can have cascade failure from one sector across the other. That, if you take out the telecoms, it takes out the water, the energy, it takes out the water system. So that's just economic infrastructure. Then you also have social infrastructure, hospitals, prisons, schools, commercial, residential, industrial buildings, all of which depend on that economic infrastructure. And then there's also the interface with the natural environment. So you get all those things together. And you were talking about complexity earlier on. Those layers add up to the built environment. And the built environment is this amazing thing that we live within. And I think sometimes we don't notice it because it's hiding in plain sight, but it's essential to society. Society does not function without this built environment working. So we have this built environment, as I'm saying, it's amazing and connected, but it's now facing really substantial challenges at the level of the whole system. So clearly climate change is one of those. So to achieve net zero or to provide climate resilience or moving beyond that to achieve a circular economy or protect biodiversity, you can't solve that in silos. It affects the whole system. So we have these two very joined up things. You've joined up built environment and joined up challenges to the built environment. However, the way we run it is in silos. We've got these big stovepipes and a kind of a lack of coordination between the organizations that run it. And then also in the data realm, the data is in a bit of a mess. So you have silos of data and a lack of interoperability. So if I was just to characterize it, very simply, you've got the joined up built environment and you've got joined up challenges, but you've got siloed organizations running it and siloed data. So we've got a problem. And if we want to address those big challenges, we really do need to be, firstly, more joined up, but more strategic and more long term.